Temba na belewa umba tenga ndikandemba moneno beni wenge amumamio owengisa netone na belewa na dutawa na wongwe malondo mongo ponzo ade beni wenge andola mio owengisa netone. J'ai pourtant essayé de t'aimer comme il m'a été conseillé. Oh. J'ai pourtant essayé d'être comme il faut pour être avec toi. Mais oh engi sanene abumami oh oh engi sanene abumami oh na wemite yo idi babunya. Isodi nongole se bonso Tena nupepe ne onde asibana wa mumami o Andola mi o mumami nako Andola binako. J'ai pourtant essayé d'être comme il faut. J'ai marché partout, j'ai pourtant essayé. Jusqu'au gris-gris, j'ai pourtant essayé. Mais rien à faire, j'ai pourtant essayé. Oh, c'est ma bisona wale tenge ya idi bamule ma etumi one mumami o. Mana bisona wale tenge ya edinga ngonde wae. Mouti etumi one, j'ai pourtant essayé. Na wae. Et ça n'est pas mon sangue. Mon beauté est tout bionné. Mon galène ni biso ditanopol. Nati pepe fotatan. Maman n'ongale te la misona wa. Oule maman mi mwa bonde la nou pepe. Bana ante madando la mio. Ayo. Sele nu pepe atapi wakamba uene diwengisan. Bana esele nu pepe apole wakamba umene diwengisan. Je suis unique, celle qui t'aime et qui t'aimera à jamais. Ma belle, je suis unique, celui qui t'aime et qui t'aimera à jamais. De Allah, Nadou Benikae, Ayoué. Aimer c'est s'oublier soi-même et ne penser qu'à celui qu'on aime. Aimer c'est s'oublier soi-même et ne penser qu'à celui qu'on aime.
May I have your attention, please? Have your attention, please.
And so that's why we're here today, to celebrate with him as a friend and colleague and partner. But I'm not your MC for tonight. I'm just an icebreaker, essentially. So, to give this occasion the pomp it actually requires, I would like to call on my brother, the incredible Stephen Gang, to pilot us.
S'il vous plaît, Excellences, distingués invités, mesdames et messieurs, bienvenue à cette soirée spéciale qui est une soirée d'envoi à monsieur l'ambassadeur du Canada au Cameroun, son Excellence, monsieur Richard Bale, qui a fait de grandes choses pour le Cameroun et surtout pour cette communauté qui se retrouve ici, cette communauté artistique spécifiquement. C'est une soirée spéciale pour nous parce qu'on vous dit merci à cet homme qui a servi son pays dans notre pays, mais un homme qui a servi notre pays et nos intérêts également. Donc nous voulons dire merci une fois de plus. Et aujourd'hui, vous êtes à l'honneur, nous sommes là pour vous témoigner notre amour. Alors, nous allons commencer tout d'abord avec une petite prière. We're going to start with an opening prayer.
You are the God of impossibilities, anything
Everything that happens here happens by your great and with that as you have started with us, you will surely bring this road to a finish with you in it. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thank you very much. Cameroon is blessed with amazing talents in every sector. And you know, if we're standing here, it's because of the grace of God. Whatever the name you give to the God you serve. We know that the Almighty is just one. And He is in everything. He is everything. The outgoing Canadian Ambassador of Cameroon, His Excellency Richard Bale. Put your hands for the man. Sir, now that you're here, we have to execute the Canadian national anthem. It's such a beautiful anthem. And we decided to give an artistic touch to it. So we're calling him on a young talent. Not very known, but very talented. He just has his flute, nothing more. But you're going to be amazed. He's going to leave you in the state of Manyaka bewilderment. Please, let's welcome Steve, the flutist tonight. I wish to hear you make some noise once again for Blessed Beat tonight. Thank you for making all the noise. I appreciate it. You know, before we introduce the first surprise for tonight, because this was just the tip of the iceberg, what the Frenchman would call avant-goût or call la mise en bouche, please permit me to introduce another performance. You know, this lady is going to blow your mind with an amazing voice. I call her La Rosignana.
I live to be the very best. I want it all, no time for less. I lay the plans, now lay the chance. Here in my hands, give me one moment in time when I'm all that I've got.
traditional attire. Please put your hands together for the new man from the Southwest region, His Excellency Sesekou Richard on time. Put your hands together for him and make some noise. Once again, although Gilbert gave this name, now he has gone to the southwest of Cameroon. He's a southwesterner. When you look at this fabric, this is handmade in Cameroon. Who says our fashion and our style is not beautiful? Look at how he's elegant. We call this tribal elegance. The elephant tusk is very precious and heavy and is protected by law. So we just had to, do some embroidery of the initials, the symbol of our culture. And we are elephants. An elephant, when an elephant is walking in the jungle, the soul trembles. And there is authority and power. You understand? So this is what we're talking about. From the cap to... Look at the shoes. These loafers have been customized. It's handmade in Cameroon, excellent quality. Yeah. So I wouldn't go further. I would give Excellency Sesekou Richard the microphone to welcome you to this beautiful abode.
Thank you everybody for coming tonight. I look around and I see a lot of very familiar faces. And it really warms my heart that you've come out tonight for this farewell. So as you know, I've been here, or as you may or may not know, I've been here for 3 years now. I've had a fantastic time. And I've met a lot of really wonderful people here, Cameroonians, anglophones, francophones, du Nord, de l'Ouest, du Centre, de Yaoundé, de Douala. C'est ça qu'il s'agit. Southwest, Northwest, people from all different parts of society, I'm going to say. I've made an effort to engage not only with the government, which is what we're supposed to do as diplomats, but also I've made a big effort to engage with people from civil society, and some of you are here tonight. People from... I've had a particular focus on entrepreneurship, on young people, on women, and on the cultural industries. And this is the cultural industries. That's kind of the fun part. So this is what this is all about. So we have people here from the film sector, from the music industry, from the fashion world. Is Cameroon, elle est où là? Elle est où? Miss Cameroon. C'est Miss Cameroun 2013. Je lui ai dit, bon, quand tu as gagné la couronne, tu as dû avoir 6 ans. Après, j'ai dit, ok, 9 ans peut-être. Et ça a été vraiment un plaisir de moi de travailler avec tout ce monde-là, de la mode, de la beauté, de tout cela, de la musique, le film. So I leave with, I was going to say I leave with mixed feelings. That's actually not true. I leave with very positive feelings, even though, I mean, Cameroon is a country that's full of wonderful people, but which also faces some significant challenges, and we've spent a lot of time, I'm going to say we've spent a lot of time supporting Cameroonians who are working on solving or finding solutions to these challenges.
That's right.
Et ça, c'est une des choses qui m'a vraiment impressionné, c'est le nombre de personnes, des Camerounais, de tous les types, des hommes, des femmes, des jeunes, des âgés, qui croient dans un meilleur Cameroun et qui travaillent pour créer un meilleur Cameroun. Et j'aimerais saluer tout le monde dans cette salle qui travaille dans ce sens-là.
Merci, Son Excellence, Monsieur l'ambassadeur sortant du Canada au Cameroun. Nous sommes très fiers de vous célébrer ici ce soir, nous sommes très fiers de vous avoir. Ça a été vraiment un plaisir de vous écouter, franchement c'était un régal. Avant de partager le repas que nous a réservé le chef de Monsieur l'ambassadeur, y compris les jeunes dames, ici je pense que nous avons Mabel et bien sûr Alvin. Nous avons invité quelqu'un qui va prendre ce micro, je pense que c'est le dernier qui va devoir parler pour le moment. Il est quelqu'un de très important, c'est la pièce maîtresse dans toute la zone anglophone. Le Camiff
I don't know what to say, but I met Richard. I met a good man in an hour of need in my community where I come from, where a useless war has been ravishing the communities of the Northwest and Southwest. I met a good man. A man who saw the pain of Cameroonians more than Cameroonians who live in Cameroon. A man who spoke the truth and who continues to speak the truth. And who says that it is need and time for a very frank dialogue that will end the useless war in the Northwest and Southwest. Mr. Richard Bale is a brother to so many people, is a colleague to a lot of you, but he's a father to me. He has done a lot in this country. This is one man who took the risk to go into the Southwest and to the Northwest, places where Anglophone ministers will not go without troops and troops and troops. He went there without protection. We have to celebrate this man. We have to learn from him. Leadership is not something you make it as a mystery. Leadership is when you come close to the people. He is an ambassador, yes, from Canada, yes, but he is humble. And he has taught me humility. I pray God he transmit that humility to some of our ministers in Cameroon for them to understand that civil service is not a place where we come and worship you in your office. Mr. Richard, thank you very much for teaching me what I've learned. And thank you for giving me the courage to be bold, to tell Cameroonian government that there is need for them to sit down and talk to ending this crisis. Thank you all for coming. God bless you.
Please, let's welcome our political figure in this country. Let's put our hands together for Cameroon.
Thank you very much for taking risks, but measured risks in our very complex environment. And I am certain, I also believe like you do that as difficult as things may seem now, if you look at all these wonderful, wonderful Cameroonian talent around, I have no question that we are going to find our way out. And I think that when we do, and we write the story, you'll definitely have a little line in it.
Thank you, Madam Kawala. Such a pleasure to hear you speak. Please put your hands together for our Excellency.
I remember when we first met at the Hilton Hotel. That was more than 3 years ago. Then he introduced himself as being the new High Commissioner of Canada to Cameroon. And he mentioned that he had particular interest in entrepreneurship. And I said, just wonderful, because every single day I will be calling you, I will be harassing you. So this is what happened. We did a lot together, really. Richard, thank you very much for everything you did.
Oh, how it's beautiful to see a young minister and a very bilingual minister in Cameroon that, you know, birthed hope in our hearts and in our minds. So please, let's enjoy the beautiful meal. Macasco is here. Gomez is here. You know, Maureen Foba is here. I'm talking about the musicians now. You know, and Maximano is here. Please, ladies and gentlemen, to thrill you tonight, we're going to call on one young man whom you've known on the Lions production, the production house owned by Mr. Leo. He gave you hit songs upon hit songs with Mr. Leo and Camille all together before leaving and creating his own label called Champion Sounds. Please welcome His Excellency Bale, Richard Bale tonight.
Just
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it would please you to know that in my capacity as the Director of Cinematography and Audiovisual Productions and Minister of Arts and Culture, I had no access to meet him directly until one little guy made this possible. I keep asking myself, what material is Agbo Gilbert made of?
Yes.
I must say to you tonight that if we had 3 young men in this country like Agbo Gilbert, the truth would not only be in our drawers, they will be out in the streets. Oh. You'd like to know, Cameroon for the first time was privileged to send a 5-man heavy delegation to the Toronto International Festival. Thanks to the effort and to the exceptional intervention of the Canadian High Commission. If you would see good and recognize, then you need to recognize in the Canadian High Commission. If you see good and recognize, then you really need to recognize that in a young man who has stepped out to make a difference in our nation. I listened to someone who said it here, and that was the MC, that we are in a country that is blessed. The most beautiful country on the universe. But I'd like to tell you, we're going through our transitional hiccups. The hiccups we're going through in this country is not meant to define us forever. You must not define us against the background of our challenges. Look at our potentials. We all have our high and low moments, and so our beloved country is going through its low moments. Let that not discourage you as to the potentials that there are in this country. I happen to have the opportunity to make a statement in Toronto, Canada, and I said it loud and clear that if there is any country in Africa that should benefit from the Canadian film form, it is Cameroon. Yes. Because Cameroon is the only other country on the universe, on the face of the earth, that has the cultural duality, like Canada. If you dispute it, prove me wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, as a teacher, I take advantage of every little situation to make my voice heard. It is always said, the madman walks in front to be seen. An average person walks behind to see better. And a wise person pretends to be a madman in order to better understand. He wouldn't bow in front of any no when he needs a yes from you, you better give it out to him. Age. I'm saying it loud and clear to eminent personalities who have elected to spend their time this evening in honor of their invitation to honor one of the few diplomatic personalities that have elected also to make a difference. Your Excellency, I remember we met somewhere else and you said you also cannot say what is going on. Thank you, Your Excellency, for who you are. Ladies and gentlemen, my job is to pop this.
DJ, music, thank you.
Please stay with us. We have one last surprise. His Excellency Richard Bale. Sir.
This simple, symbolic presentation is just to make you happy. Thank you, His Excellency. Thank you so much. Accept the pleasant presentation from us. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bon, juste pour dire merci beaucoup. C'est vraiment très original, très spécial. Je me serais jamais attendu à ça. And it's a really nice way to end tonight's fantastic event. So, thank you very much to Fabrice and to Etienne. Really appreciate it. Merci beaucoup.
What's in any more lemon, mumba, number, you don't go and do.